بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد, السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I want to talk about scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset. Now, subhanAllah, one of the things that really confused me for when I was growing up, or for a while anyway, until I read into it and came across why this actually happens, is, you get to a place and there are a lot of car showrooms. Lots of car showrooms in that same place. And you ask yourself, how do they thrive? Isn't there too much competition here? And then you think to yourself, well, there's only two. And then, so maybe it's not that bad. And then 2 years down the line, there's five car lots in the same place, 5 dealers in the same place, each one of them hoping to sell cars. And they're thriving. And you ask yourself, how is this the case? A restaurant gets put somewhere, and the same question. Okay, look, there's only one of them. They're not that busy, but hey, at least they don't have any competition. And then all of a sudden, there's another restaurant that opens next to them. They're getting busier, but you know what? Maybe there's not that much competition. That's why. But then, a year or two down the line, now there's 10, 15 restaurants in the same plaza or in the same mall or in the same place, and you're asking yourself, how is it that they can, with all this competition, how can each one of them have enough customers? And this is the irony. This is the irony. And this is what I want to talk about today. The difference between scarcity mindset, where someone says there's not enough, there aren't enough customers to go around, there's not enough money to go around, there aren't enough people to go around. This is scarcity mindset. It's the exact opposite of the mindset where we have abundance, You see, the person who really understands how business works will say, yeah, let's all of us, yes, we're all doing the same thing. Every one of us is selling digital cameras. Every one of us is selling computers. Let's all get together, because then people will know where to go in order to get that. Yes, we will have to compete with each other, but overall, each one of us will get far more clients and many more customers than if we were alone in the desert. Each one of us alone in Neverland. Right? Who's going to go to the end of the world just so that you don't have any competition? It doesn't work like that. But when you're in scarcity mindset, you think to yourself, I don't want any competition. I want to be alone. I want to be the one person in the market. And guess what? If you're the one person in the market, that's probably because the market isn't big enough. So how does this affect us as Muslims? Well, first of all, scarcity, this mindset of scarcity actually goes against what it means to have belief and to have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I'm going to explain why. And abundance goes hand in hand with Iman. It goes hand in hand with Iman. The Prophet ﷺ, when he describes charity, sadaqah, he says, it's burhan, it's proof. Why is it proof? It's proof of your Iman. No one that gives charity, when you're giving charity, you don't believe in scarcity. At the moment when you're giving it, you're in an abundance mindset, because you're giving away what it is that you have. So if you don't believe that Allah would give you more, or that Allah would take care of things regardless, if you were in that scarcity mindset where you believe, I'm giving up all I've got, or I'm giving up a 100th of what I've got and I'm never going to get it back, then you would not give charity. And so Iman and abundance go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Now let's think about some of the things that people do when they're in this scarcity mindset. Now as I give you examples, I want you to realize that when you're in scarcity mindset, or when people are in scarcity mindset, they make stupid decisions. They make very stupid decisions. It's that simple. So really what this boils down to is being stupid or being intelligent. It's that frank. I'm sorry to be that frank, but that's what it boils down to. Qabil and Habil, the children of Adam. Both of them offer a sacrifice to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is accepted by Habil, but is not accepted by Qabil. Qabil asks Habil how come. He doesn't know why. And Habil says to him, definitely Allah only accepts the sacrifice of those that have taqwa, of those that are sincere. Okay? Now, what does Qabil do? Qabil goes straight into scarcity mindset. Instead of thinking, well, let me do that again. Let me do that again. Let me offer another, a sacrifice. But this time, let me be sincere and let me have taqwa as I do so. No, he doesn't do that. Qabil gets jealous. You see, jealousy, envy, all of these diseases of the heart stem and can only exist if the scarcity mindset exists within an individual. And so if you find yourself going through times where you feel more envious and jealous than at other times when you don't, then you know that you're going through phases of having this scarcity mindset. So what does Qabil do? Qabil decides to murder Habil. Remember I said about stupid decisions? Now, if he got jealous from Habil that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted his sacrifice, why would he go, why would he go and murder someone? Surely that's going to make him have even less taqwa. You see, stupid decision that results from scarcity mindset. In business, I've already described to you how people will run away from competition. They'll run away from other businesses next to them when in actual fact, these other businesses can provide you with more customers because now you become a magnet. That whole area becomes a hub for business and that specific niche. And the same is true for almost everything. People will get jealous with each other. Competition, unhealthy competition, where people will backbite and stab each other in the back. This is all from scarcity mindset. This thing where the practicing activists, right? Muslims that are practicing and they're activists. Actually, I'm giving a specific example of Muslims because the audience I'm talking to, and we are all Muslims, but even if they're, this also happens with non-Muslims, but let's just for now, with Muslims. So you go to an Islamic society, right? And you get all the practicing brothers quarreling with each other, right? And they're in scarcity mindset when they should be in abundance mindset. There are so many people out there that are Muslims that are not practicing. There are so many people out there that are not Muslims that if they heard about Islam would become Muslims. Why are we quarreling with each other over what is right, over some fiqh opinion, right? Where all four schools have validated a different opinion. Why are we fighting over that? Because we're in scarcity mindset. There is only one way to do it. Why? And I'm the one that has it. Why? You're in scarcity mindset. But if you're in an abundance mindset, you would let those with scarcity mindset fight. Let them quarrel amongst each other, and you go and do what it is that you know is true. You see how scarcity mindset equals stupidity. It equals stupidity. It leads to stupid decisions. It leads to stupid decisions. There are so many other examples that I can give. In a previous video I explained how sometimes people will harm themselves in order for the other person not to benefit. What is that all about? That's scarcity mindset. They will harm themselves in order for the other person not to benefit. And sometimes people will, out of scarcity mindset, because they believe that things are limited. And ultimately, if you take this, to the extreme, they disbelieve in the hereafter. Scarcity mindset means that people disbelieve in the hereafter. There is nothing greater than what we see. There is no creator. How stupid is that? A stupid decision that is generated from this scarcity factor. And so, what does this mean? It means you have to think in abundance. It means you have to realize, hey, things are not scarce. You know what? When we run out of oil, we'll find something else. We will. And it's the same thing with everything else. SubhanAllah, when money finishes, we'll find another way. Abundance. This is Iman. So know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you regardless. Regardless. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. Please leave your comments and any questions. جزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.